Welcome to Chemistry Tutorial 360. Today we are going to learn how to write or how to find or how to get the electronic configurations of any elements in the periodic table, right? Okay, to do electronic configuration of any element, we have to adopt just 5 steps. Today, you are going to learn that 5 steps that will help you to do electronic configurations of any atom in the periodic table. So let's get started. Okay, let me show you. uh, for doing electronic configuration, you need to memorize like this 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, but many people fail to memorize this. At first I will show you how to memorize this orbital sequence, and it will help us to do electronic configuration easily, right? Okay, in the first step, uh, we'll learn how to memorize the orbital sequence, right? Okay, we have s, p, d, f orbital, right? Okay, s orbital can take maximum 2 electron, p orbital can maximum 6 electron, d orbital can take maximum 10 electron, and f orbital can take maximum 14 electron, right? Okay, let me delete it. Okay, and you know that nucleus stays in the center of the atom, and this is the orbit, and this is the second orbit, and this is the third orbit, this is the fourth orbit, right? Okay, or shell, this is orbiter or shell. First shell has one subshell, that is 1s. Second shell has two subshell, that is 2s, 2p, and third shell has three subshell, that is 3s, 3p, 3d, and fourth shell has four subshell, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f, right? Okay, I'm giving you this info just for your basic, right? So let me delete this. Okay, our target is to memorize the sequence of orbital, right? Okay, to memorize the sequence of orbital, you can think like this. Start s orbital, right? You have to write like this. Start s orbital and write twice ss, right? ss, and then you have to consider this s and p orbital together, right? Then you have to write from reverse order, ps, right? So you can write here ps, ps, right? Just you have to write twice ps, ps, and s, in case of s you have to write ss just twice, but ps, ps you have to write twice, right? Then you have to consider this part, these three orbital together, that is s, p, d together, and you have to write here dps, dps. You have to write just twice, right? And then you have to consider this four orbital together, right? Four orbital together, that is you are getting here fdps, right? fdps, then fdps, and there is no limit of writing fdps, right? So please say with me, to memorize the sequence of orbital, you have to say these things with me. Please say with me: ss, ps, ps, dps, dps. Then say with me fdps, 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 fdps. Okay, let me help you to memorize. Say with me ss, ps, ps, dps, dps. Please say with me. Then say with me fdps, fdps, fdps. there is no limit of writing FDPS. Again, say with me, SS, PSPS, PSPS, DPS, DPS, FDPS, FDPS, FDPS. Again, SS, PSPS, DPS, DPS, FDPS, 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 and it will continue, right? Okay. Okay, now we are going to number this orbital, right? Okay, we have to learn this. So I'm writing here SS, then we have to write PS, PS, then we have to write DPS, DPS, then we have to write FDPS, 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 right? Okay, remember S orbital start with 1s, p orbital start with twice p, then d orbital start with 3d, and f orbital start with 4f, right? Okay, so s orbital start with 1s. Now I will number the s orbital first. 1s, this will be twice s, this will be 3s, this will be 4s, right? This will be 5s, this will be 6x, this will be 7s, right? So you have to write a 7s, this will be 8s, this will be 9s, right? Okay, and now we have to number the p orbital. As you know that p orbital start with 2, right? 2, that is 2p, this is 3p, this is 3p, this is 4p, right? This is not this is 4p, right? 4p, this is 5p, this is 6p, this is 7p, this is 8, this is 8p, right? 8p. Okay, now I will number the d orbital, right? D orbital start with 3d, so I have to place here 3, I have to place here 4, then I have to place here 5, then I have to place here 5, 6, 60, this is 70, right? Okay. Okay, now I will number the f orbital. F orbitals start with 4f, right? So I have to write here 4, then I have to write here 5, right? Then I have to write here 6. So our numbering is complete. Let me tell you a good news. I have a blog post on these things. You will get that blog post in the description box below. I highly recommend you to read that blog post after reading this, after watching this video, right? So however, now we know how to number the sequence of orbital, and also we know how to memorize the or the sequence of orbital, right? So now we can easily find or do electronic configuration. Today we'll do electronic configuration of bromine, right? So bromine has 35, the atomic number of bromine, we need to know the atomic number. Bromine has atomic number 35, that is it has 35 electrons and 35 protons, right? Okay, to do electronic configuration, what we need to do, we have to write the sequence of orbital at first. Okay, let me write that. We know that SS, PS, PS, then we know DPS, DPS, FDPS, right? Okay, you know that s orbital maximum can take 2 electron, p orbital can maximum 6 electron, d orbital can maximum 10 electron, and f orbital can maximum 14 electron, right? Okay, let me remind you another thing that will help you to do easily. S orbital start with 1s, then it will continue 2s, 2p, 3p, right? And p orbital start with 2p, then it will continue 3p, 3d, 3p, 4p, right? And d orbital start with 3d, then it will continue like 4d, 5d, right? And f orbital start with 4f, right? Then it will continue like 5f, 6f, right? So I need to distribute the 35 electron first. So I will write here 2, right? 2, then 2. 2 plus 2, 4. P can take maximum 6, so 10, then 12, 12 plus 6, 12 plus 6, 18, then 2, 18, 20, 20, 20, then 10, 30. Okay, let me write here 30, 10. D can 10, d orbital can take 10 electron, that is 30, 30, 30. P can take maximum 6 electron, but we have 5 electron, 35. Okay, let me count 10 plus 5, 15 plus 2, 17, 17 plus 6, 17 plus 6, okay, 17 plus 6, right? Plus 2 plus 6, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11. Okay, so we're getting here 16, 7, 17, 16, that is 35, right? Okay. Okay. This orbital is not necessary to write, because we have this type of orbital. So if you count the number of electron, you will get the right number, I think 35 electrons. Again I am counting 2 plus 2, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 6, 18 plus 2, 20, 20 plus 30, 30 plus 5, 35. However, now I have to numbering the s orbital first, right? So s orbital start with 1s, so 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, right? You need there is no s here. Then you have to number the p orbital. So here p orbital start with 2p, then 3p, then 4p, right? Okay, then you have to write, you have to number the f orbital, sp, d orbital, right? So we don't have any f orbital. D orbital start with 3d, so you have to place here 3. And this is the electronic configuration of bromine. So you can write like this, twice s2. Okay, let me write here. So let me write here in a better way. Twice s2, twice p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, and 4p5, right? 4p5. Okay, remember you have to this is the electronic configuration of bromine, but there is a but, that is you have to say that you have to look at the sequence of the number of n. Here 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 3d, right? So these 4s will come here and these 3s will come here, because we have to arrange this sequence of orbital according to n, that is low to high, right? Low to high. So you should of course read the blog post from the description box of this video. Twice s2 2p6 3s2 3p6. Just you have to change these two, right? 3d 10, then 4s2, then 4p5, right? So this is the electronic configuration. You can write this or that. 2 is right, but many people think that this is the right way, but you can write this sequence of the orbital for doing electron configuration. I recommend you to read the blog post from the description box of this video. Thank you for viewing this video. Be well.